Yo, 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 what's up everyone? Welcome back to TMT where you master a trend, ride the momentum, and perfect timing. So let's talk about the gold market. Today we have been doing a bit short markets, but we are actually getting a little bit and doing stop outs from this level. So from here, you can see that we are actually stopped out from 30 pips because if the price do really go lower, I think we can actually get back to a much more stronger level. So this one we have been losing out, but overall, I do think that it's actually quite okay because I do expect that the market situation is probably wanted to go lower from here. But once the market do really break through on this level, I don't think I can actually give up another positions. But to be honest, I do expect that it's quite unlikely to see the price to continue going higher. It's not what we expected to be honest. So right now, I think the market is a bit not so sure what is happening, but I think the market is actually rebounding back because of the dollar index is forming a ranging level. So we do see that the price is actually forming a ranging level, and as I mentioned, the dollar index, if price wanted to keep on going higher, is a bit harder. So once the price really break through this level, we already expectations that the price will be going through some kind of ranging momentum. Okay. So today, let's see what is going on and what is our expectations. But if you do really like our content, please remember to like and subscribe and give us some support out of it. Okay. If you do have any questions to ask and if you do have anything to regarding on about tradings, remember to let us know from the line. Okay, so remember about that. Okay, so if you do have any questions, just let me know on the live streaming session, so or on the lower sides. Okay, so right away. So what can we do more about it? So as we can see, the market situation is actually quite crazy at this moment, and I do expect that the market is going lower. So and then in this meantime, I do expectations that the price is reaching back towards on the lower sides. Okay, so we have been doing shorts lah at this moment. Okay, just now, yesterday we have been doing two shorts positions and we have been profit out on this one and this one as well. So we are actually profit out too. But today we have been stopping out because I think the momentum is actually quite strong lah. So I actually just wanted to get a really good risk reward ratio. So we are actually risking quite little. So this one is actually risking about 30 pips around that area. So it's actually not much. We are losing about 100 USD around that area. I was expectations that the price is actually slowing down and wanted to go lower in the matter of time, but in the end, we do see that the price is actually spiking up, and it's actually going back to this previous daily high as well. So in the meantime, I do think it's quite likely to see the price to slowing down any moment and see how it turns out later on. So today, I think my prediction is not that right because my predictions of the day is actually thinking that the gold market is going lower. If you do remember that this week we are actually seeking that the price of gold is breaking through this lower sides, but seems like the market wanted to go through some kind of big ranging area. So my expectations for the next couple of months, I mean next couple of weeks, we might be seeing something like a big ranging level. So yeah, brace yourself, okay, everyone, brace yourself, because I do think that the market should be forming some kind of big ranging level. Okay, so from what we can see right now, so we can see that this is the first week, second and third. Yeah, I don't think the price should be going back towards on the higher sides. Maybe this is the fair value gap. I'm not so sure. Maybe we can try to test it out. Forming back. Yeah, I'm not so sure. I think it's actually fair value gap area. Yeah, probably. So let us know what's your thought. And if you do have any questions, just leave the comment section below and give us some thoughts about it. Okay. So if you do have any questions, just let us know on the comment section below. And just remember to give us a like and subscribe, okay? Because your support is really important at this moment. Because if we can, I do hope that we our subscriber can actually push higher than 10 or 11. So remember, just give us some kind of supports if you do know what I mean about it. Okay. So let's talk about this week. So this week, I think the main purpose is the what we call the Jackson Hole meeting. So the usually Jackson Hole meeting will be giving out a really big direction. So for example, a lot like last year, Federal Reserve is announcing that will be reducing interest rates. So we can see that this. I do expect it that this Friday the Federal Reserve will be also announcing some big news. So especially on this kind of situations, my perspective is that the gold market will be likely to go back to the lower side. So need to be remember about that. But from what we can see, I think we have been swiping off lah. So too bad. 48, 48, 45, 6, 7. Maybe we can TP out from here, but it's not a really good sign, I guess. So remember, if you do really like my content, please give us a like, subscribe, and follow us. Okay, because we'll be doing live streaming sessions every single day from Monday to Friday from 10 to 11. I do think price is actually reaching back towards on the lower sides. Uh, let's see how it turns out. Gold market is actually reaching through lower sides. Silver is also reaching through on the lower sides as well. Let me see. Testing, testing, one, two, three. Lagging. Sorry for everyone. Just now we have a bit issues, but overall, I think should be not a really big problem right now. Okay, so as we already mentioned, the market is actually slowing down, but I don't think that the market will be going through that low. So maximum might be going back to 38. So 338 around that level, 3338. To be honest, I don't really expect the market to go that much lower because the supporting level is actually quite strong. So I think the market might be going lower, but not that lower. Okay. So today we have been doing one trading signals, and this trading signals is actually a really high risk. As I mentioned before, why we have been doing it because we are actually expecting that the price won't be reaching back to this level. So we are just doing a high risk reward ratio trades. So this one we just risking about 38 pips, hoping that we can actually get back to 60 or even 70 pips. So it's a bit risky, I can say, but I do think that it's actually quite alright. Okay, because either you are going through high win rates or high risk reward ratio. Okay, there's only two kind of trade that you need to be aware of it. So the first one is high winning rate, and the second one is high risk reward ratio. Okay, so from now, I do expect that the market should be going back to the lower sides, and speculations that the price should be going back towards on this level. Okay, shit. Okay, so right now I'm expectations that the price should be going back towards this level and then spiking back towards on the higher sides. I don't think today we can do much about it, to be honest, because today should be a really boring day. The market should be quite slow. I mean, once you miss the trend, I think it's quite slow. So this week we are actually just keep on trading apart from that. So we have been missing out. So it's a bit too bad, I guess. So yeah, too bad. 98.05. 98.015. I do think it's actually 98 point how much? 015. Okay, so right now I'm expectations that the price should be going back towards on the lower sides. Okay, I mean the higher sides. Okay. Okay. So I do think that the dollar index is actually going up. So this will be likely to put some pressure on the gold market, maybe putting some pressure. Silver market, let's talk about the silver market. Silver market is actually reaching through I mean the major resistance area. If you are talking about is it possible to see the silver market to rise back? I don't think so. So in the meantime, I do see that it's a really strong upwards lah. But if you are saying that is it possible to go back, I don't think so. So should be facing some kind of resistance around this level. See whether or not can we see the price to form some ranging level. If that's happening, I think we can actually give out a short trades later on. Okay. And from the gold market, we also think about that as well. Okay, on the Euro USD, we are already mentioned that it's much more likely to go through a ranging level. So yeah, I can't argue about that. So yeah, it's actually going through some ranging area, I guess. So right now, I'm expectations that the price should be going back, reaching through, and likely to go back to the top side. So where is it going to? Yeah, I do think that the price should be reaching back towards on this higher sides. So right now I'm glad and do see that it's most likely to reach through some resistance area on the higher sides. Okay. Tesla short. Mhm. Let's see. Down, yeah, I do think you can say that it's actually doing shots much more likely. So yeah, I do think it's possible. USD. Let's talk about the silver market perspective. So what is happening on silver market? So let's see on the bigger picture first. Silver market is actually reaching through this major high, and we do see that from the weekly time frame, it's much more likely to see the price to go through. So one, two, three, four, and the price is actually reaching through, going back to the lower sides. So right now, I'm expectations that the price should be going back to some kind of supporting level, reaching back. Yeah, I think the price is actually reflecting back on this major resistance, and then after that will be slowing down. Sorry, zone out. So let's see. Three, four. Hmm. Yeah, I do think so. Probably prices. Um, if we do take this as a supporting level, nah, don't think it's possible. Weekly time frame. Let's see. Monthly. Still seems like there's a bit of resistance at the higher sides, reaching low because the price still really reach back to the lower side. So once price breakthrough, it's do show us that it's much more likely to form a big ranging level. Yeah, I do think price is actually facing some kind of ranging level, so it should be reaching back towards on this. Yeah, should be forming this kind of big ranging level at this moment. So yeah, let's see. I think the price is actually facing some kind of big supporting level from here. But I think I can't see any much that the price is actually facing some big supporting level. I think you can say here. So I do think the price is actually facing a big range. This is quite unacceptable in a short period of time, but I do think the price is actually slowing down. And afterwards, I do think it's possible to go back to the lower side. So let me think a while from the silver market. Because I do think the gold market is actually quite, I mean, to be honest, today the gold market it's a bit weird. Okay, spiking back on a V shape up. I was expectations that the goal is actually going lower. So this one we have been taking a L from the first one, but yeah, nonetheless, let's see how it turns out. Right now, I'm expectations that the price should be slowing down at the moment. And let's see on the silver market. Silver market is also slowing down as well. And to be honest, I don't really expect the silver market to break through. Should be likely to form some kind of big ranging level, so we already draw it out for you guys so you can see that the what we call the triangle line. So meaning by that is that in the near future we can expectations that it's much more likely that the momentum would be likely to reduce and reduce. So yeah, it should be forming a big ranging level from the bigger structure line. I do can see about that. And yeah, weekly price go through. I do think that the price should be going back towards on the lower sides, but won't be that low. To be honest, I also expect it's about here. Then this is a different story. Seems like it's not gonna give us a big trending market this week. Should be another ranging market for now. It's a bit bummer because I do expect that the gold might be giving us a big, strong trend on the lower side. Seems like right now it's forming back to a ranging level again. Yeah, if that's the case, then we can't do much about it. Okay, so let's see what can we do. So remember, we'll be doing live streaming sessions every single day from 10 to 11. And if you do have any questions, just give us a like and subscribe and leave your comment sections below. As I mentioned, we'll be having a big changes for the next couple of weeks. We'll be changing a lot of content as well. So right now it's the trial phase. So bear with us and give us some support, okay? So yeah. Hmm. Seems like the dollar index is also swiping up. But it seems like the gold market is quite strong. Do you agree? Yeah, I do agree. Seems like the gold market it's definitely strong, and from the silver perspective, it's actually slowing down. But I can't give some more details about it right now because right now it's that the market is actually slowing down. So from silver, we do see that it's actually forming through some ranging level. Didn't expected that. Let me think. Price, reaching to top, slowing down. Yeah, guess we can actually use this as our reference. Uh, hmm, dollar index swiping up. Gold market should be slowing down. But too bad because we are actually giving out a short positions from here. Do expect and believe giving out to lower sides. So yeah, too bad we can't really get this one. Market's a bit slow. Maybe we might be changing our live streaming sessions from the next week. Might be changing back to the book map sessions on afternoon, maybe starting on 12 to 1. And after that, or might be going back towards on doing live streaming sessions on other else. So let me know what's your thought about it. If you do think it's actually okay, just give us a like and subscribe. Okay. Okay, so today will be quite boring sessions because we can't do much about it. So today I think we will be doing a lot of back testing and see what we have been doing and what we our expectations are. Okay, so let's see. Okay. So overall, we'll be doing expectations that the price is actually slowing down. They didn't really give us strict directions about it. So this is actually really good. Price to really go through, and we can actually get back to 1.9k, but I don't think we can actually aim that much higher. So 1.5 is actually enough. Okay, and here we are actually losing a bit. Let's see. So let's see what can we do much about it. But overall, my expectation is that the price is actually slowing down, and yeah, should be reaching back towards on the lower sides at this moment. Seems like the market is not that strong as well. Okay, let's recap what the market has been going. Silver, we already mentioned that it's quite a ranging level. Once the price really reach through this level, bouncing back, accumulations about it, bouncing back. So it's actually giving us not a really strong open on the bigger time frame. So I do expect that the market will be forming some kind of big resistance around this level. So need to be aware of that. From the weekly time frame, we do see that the price is actually reaching back. Seems like the silver is also forming back some kind of ranging level as well, so I can't talk much about it. Let's see how the price react after about that. Silver, let's see where is the resistance area and give you guys a big update. Actually, we do see that there's a big resistance area from what we call the 72.8. So right now we can see that this area is actually 72.8 is a resistance area. So 72.8 is actually the major resistance area that we are looking to. And from the Euro USD pairings, I guess from the Euro USD pairings, we can actually look through. So let's look through on the Euro USD pairings to three. So I think Euro USD also facing some kind of resistance, and we do expect that this is the major resistance area for now. Didn't really expect that the price might be reaching that. So this is 3,7四. I think the price is actually reaching true, going back to the bigger time frame. Yeah, I do think that the higher sites might be restricted as much. The lower sites is also restricted, so we definitely forming some kind of balance area. So yeah, should be forming some kind of balance area for now. price to really swipe back to this low. Let's see, this low is what low is this? I think this one is actually the when is it? This is August 14. August 14 is Thursday, so yeah, do considerable really big solid area. Okay, do really show some big solid area. So I do expect that the market should be reaching back towards on this level. Reaching back, going back to the top sides from the weekly perspective, 4 hour time frame. Boom, 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 swapping up, reaching through. Wanted to go higher, reaching through. Yeah, I do think it's actually forming some kind of this ranging level as well. So I currently expected that this might be happening. Seems like it's not going higher and not going lower as well. So a big ranging level. This is the first week, second week, and the third week. First, second, third. I don't think the price might be reaching back to this level, so should be forming a ranging level afterwards. Forming here, as I mentioned, this is so yeah, I don't think the price might be going back to this low, to be honest. So overall, my expectations for USD is also going through a ranging level. Seems like the price is actually slowing down as well. Price reaching through. Is it possible the price going back to this level? Yeah, I don't think so. Overall, my expectation is that the price of USD will be going ranging. To be honest, I think overall the all the financial products is going ranging. So for example, the USD is going ranging, the GBSD is actually a good one. I think this one is actually a good one. Uh, this one is actually a good one. Cryptocurrency. USD is also going ranging level. As I mentioned, seems like the price going back from the weekly, the price return show, yeah, should be going ranging level, soaking up and reaching through a red resistance area. I do think it's possible. Let's see on the GPSD. GPSD is a bit different to be honest. So this one is once the price really go through, going lower, reaching through this, what we call the resistance area. and the price is going lower back, supports reaching back and forming going back to lower sides, price really reach back to this level. So I think we can actually look through on the GBUSD as well. So if you do really like our content, please give us a like and subscribe, and we'll be keep on watching it on the market situations. Okay, one, two, first, second. Sorry. I think we can actually do this trade as well. So GBS GBSD is also the same thing. Price to reaching, so I think price is actually reaching back and going back to this ranging area as well. Hmm. Yeah, seems like it. So price should be going back to a big ranging level. Hmm. Going back. Mhm. Seems like it's also going lower to a big ranging level, then going higher. Seems like it won't be going that lower. Doing short is actually quite okay. And yeah, seems like the supporting level is actually holding on. What's my expectations from the seems like dollar index is going lower. Euro USD, silver. Let's see on the GBUSD pairings. Mhm. Yeah, seems like it's slowing down. So this is the first week, second. I think price should be holding on the lower supporting level. Where is it? I think it should be around this level. It's a whole nother level. So 1.344442. 1.344442. See. 1.344442. So let's see. I think the price is actually holding on it. So 4442 here. I think the price is actually holding on it as well. And let's see. Okay, so as I mentioned, we can see that this is the first, second, then third, holding on it and reaching back towards on the higher sides. Yeah, do you think so? Should be spiking any lower. Let's see how it turns out. Okay. I think we can actually do shots from here. We can't take much, I guess. 30 pips is actually quite okay for 30 pips or even lower. This one is actually quite nice. Yesterday, we are thinking that it's going higher because it's forming a ranging level. I think overall my expectation is right lah. Just the range, we just need to be much more precise a bit. And from the AUD I think it's actually going through a downtrend momentum, strong downtrend. Yeah, I still think that well, shit. It's going lower. Yeah, I do think it's going actually lower. Keep on going lower and should be reaching back towards on the sorry, the last month low. So this is first, second. Yeah, I do think the price might be reaching back to this low. Quite possible. I think it's actually going lower. Okay, I think overall is quite fine with it. We just analyze all the products, and just now I don't think we can actually do much right now. We'll be keep on watching it and see how it turns out. Didn't really expected that the price going back to the Wednesday Tuesday high. So I will be keep on watching it and see how can we do about it. Price market situations is actually quite crucial, brutal. Uh, 48 is actually a strong resistance area. So let's see how the price react lah. Okay, so we will be waiting for the price to give us more confirmations later on and see how can we do about it. Okay. Okay, so I think we'll be ending our live streaming sessions for now, and I think we can't trade and see how can we do about it. So if you do really like my content, please give us a like, subscribe, and follow us. And we'll be keep on doing live streaming sessions for you guys and give us your thoughts about it. Okay. So if you do have any thoughts or ideas about it, just let me know on the comment section below. Okay, so so that's we'll be ending our live streaming sessions for now, and we'll be seeing you guys tomorrow because I do see that my camera is actually lagging for now. So remember, if you do have any questions, just leave the comment section below, and I do hope that everyone can give us a like and subscribe sessions. Right now we can't do much about it because the market is actually reaching through, so we are waiting for the market to give us some confirmations for later on. Okay.